everyone and welcome back to Luxury in Life. Today I'm going to be doing a review on something that I've had for 2 years now, and that is the Louis Vuitton 6-ring key holder. So if you're interested in seeing how it's held up, how it's worn, keep on watching. So this is the key holder. I've used it every single day since I got it. It's just been filled with car keys, flat keys, you know, everything that I've ever had over the last couple of years. So it has definitely got some wear. I'll go through it now and I'll go through everything that I keep inside it, just so you can see how it's kind of held up over the last couple of years. So as you can see, that is the shape of it, just purely because of what I've got in there. My kind of key fob for my car, it just makes it that way. And then obviously this is now sticking up a little bit. So that's kind of the shape that it kind of sits in usually all of the time. This side is obviously not as bad because of the key fob isn't at this end. But again, you have got this little bit of kind of pointing upwards of that little flap there. So as you can see, it is kind of wonky, but that just will happen just because of the nature of what you put inside it. I have used this every single day for 2 years, like I said. So yeah, the shape is going to kind of, it will get misshapen over time because that's just what's going to happen. The button definitely does have some scratches on there as well, if you can see. I'll try and do some close-ups as well. But yeah, there is some tarnishing on the button there. I'm glad I went with the brass button. You can get the leather covered buttons, but I've heard that they peel off over time as well. So I really wanted to go just for the plain brass button. I don't mind that it's scratched, it's going to happen. Yeah, you can't really do much about that. So if I just open it up, again, you will see wear on here. So we've got, that's where the kind of button is down there. And then you've just got wear from, probably from the key fob and the key ring, just kind of pressing there into the leather. So it has kind of got a kind of bump shape there. I think the hot stamp is still looking pretty good. It's on the key, I think there's a kind of a little bit of chipping, but overall it's still looking really, really well. Obviously I've got marks where the keys is kind of like digged in a little bit to the leather. If I just move the keys up out of the way. The back is not actually too bad, but what I do have is a line where I've got a card. So this flap here, you can actually fit a card underneath there. And I've just got a little Morrison's card from when I go to put in my petrol. You can put your points onto the little points card. So I do keep that card behind there, but it has kind of dented it a little tiny bit. I don't know if you can see where the card kind of sits. There's a line on the back, but other than that, the back bit is probably the best condition part. Again, this side is probably the most warped because of the keys. On the actual hardware, there is some tarnishing, some kind of darker bits at the top along there. I think that would just clean up with some Brasso if I wanted to clean that and sort it out. There's also a bit of tarnishing on where the actual key ring sits in the little bar. I'll try and get some close-ups so you can see. But yeah, there's a bit of tarnishing on there as well. In terms of the glazing, I've actually just noticed there is some peeling. I've never noticed this before, but on the corner here, oh yeah, that is quite bad. Just there, it is starting to peel. So that might be something I might get checked out next time I go to a Louis Vuitton, because yeah, that's not really great. The stitching, I think overall the stitching is fine. There's a couple of tiny little pop stitches, but nothing major. I think if anything, the glazing would be the main issue, because you've got these curved edges and they're constantly opening and closing. You will get some wear on those corners. But yeah, that one is definitely something I think I would like Louis Vuitton to take a look at. Can you see it there? It's peeling away from the leather, so the glazing has actually come away. So yeah, that is, you know, something that is going to happen over 2 years of constant use. and I don't baby this in any way. It just gets thrown in my bag and just used constantly. Constantly getting the keys in and out, because obviously when I open my door I'm just carrying it like this, putting it into my door like that. It's constantly getting rattled about and opened and closed, so it is going to happen. I'm aware there can be glazing issues on these, which is just, you know, I'm not too mad about it, but it's definitely something that I would like to keep an eye on, possibly show them next time I'm in a store. But yeah, I think overall it's very good for the amount that I've used it. I think the hot stamp's great. There's a little bit of chipping on the brass button. Overall the canvas is amazing, absolutely amazing, no issues there whatsoever. The stitching is pretty good. I think my only worry is that little bit of peeling with the glaze in there on the corner, so that's my only worry really. But I absolutely love this. It's just been the best SLG purchase ever. It's really, really good. I thoroughly recommend it to anyone who's thinking about this. I use 5 of the 6 key rings, so I do use them all pretty much. I mean, I don't need to have this in there for my little mini key ring, but I just like to have it in there just because I just like how it looks. And then I've got, yeah, flat keys, door keys, so everything in there that I need. And yeah, I just couldn't be without this now. It protects the inside of my bag so that the other kind of things in my bags, like my other small leather goods, wouldn't get scratched. It protects the lining of my bags, and it just houses it all in one place as well. If I want to go super compact, I can put a debit card or a credit card or something in the back flap, and if all I need is my card and my car keys, I can just take this with me and be super compact, which I don't do a lot, but sometimes I have done it on occasion, so that's really good as well. And I think if this ever broke, if I ever lost it or anything like that, touch wood, that I won't, I would go ahead and buy another one straight away. It's just fantastic, and yeah, I'm really happy with it. I love it in the monogram. I love it with the brass button. I don't think I would go for the kind of rose ballerine or anything inside with the leather button, just because I have heard about peeling. But yeah, absolutely just really love this, and I couldn't recommend it enough. So that's it. That's my quick review on my key holder. I hope you enjoyed it. If you've got the key holder, how is yours holding up? Have you had any other issues that I've maybe not covered? Let me know down below. I thoroughly recommend it. If you have anything else that I'd like to review for you from my collection, let me know. And don't forget to subscribe. I'd love to have you back for more videos. I'm trying to do Sundays 6 PM upload UK time. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well. I'm at Luxury in Life, and I have a blog which is luxuryinlife.co.uk. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.